to Confident English Lab. Let me start with something real. No motivation talk. No fake hype. If your English feels slow, heavy, or awkward, it's not because you're bad at English. It's because you're doing one thing that's silently wrecking your fluency. And most people don't even realize they're doing it. Right now, take a breath. Relax your shoulders. There's no rush, no one to impress. Because what you're about to hear might completely change how you speak English. Here's the truth. Your English is slow because you're translating inside your head. Every time you want to speak, your brain does this weird loop. English comes in, your native language jumps in, then English comes back out. That delay, that split second of thinking, yeah, that's the killer. It's like lag in a video game. Your skills are there, but the response is late. And let me be blunt for a second. If you keep translating, your English will always feel slow. Doesn't matter how much grammar you know. Doesn't matter how many words you memorize. You'll stay stuck in that wait zone. Now here's where it gets interesting. Native speakers don't speak fast because they're smarter. They're not running grammar rules in their heads. They're not building sentences brick by brick. They speak in chunks, ready-made pieces of language. Think about it. An American doesn't think, I am plus going to leave now. They just say, I gotta head out. A British speaker doesn't think, this situation is very annoying. They say, this is doing my head in. No thinking, no translating, just automatic response. That's the difference. You were taught English like a subject. They learned it like a habit, and habits are fast. Let me guess something about you. You understand English movies, you follow YouTube videos, you even catch jokes sometimes. But when it's your turn to speak, your mind goes blank. Someone asks, so what do you do? And suddenly your brain's like, okay, present simple, subject, verb, don't mess it up. By the time you answer, the moment's gone. Awkward, annoying, confidence drops. Been there? Yeah. Thought so. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Grammar doesn't make you fluent. Thinking in English does. And no, thinking in English doesn't mean translating faster. It means not translating at all. Most learners ask the wrong question. They ask, how do I say this in English? That question itself is the problem. Native speakers never ask that. The right question is, how do English speakers say this? Small change, massive impact. Because when you stop converting ideas from your language and start copying real English patterns, your speed goes up, your confidence goes up, your fluency goes up. Let's do a quick mental test. Don't say it out loud. Just notice your brain. Question. What did you do yesterday? If your brain jumped to your native language first, there it is. That's the reason your English feels slow. Now don't beat yourself up. This isn't your fault. Schools trained you to be correct, not fluent. To pass exams, not conversations. But here's the good news. You can retrain your brain. And it doesn't take years. It doesn't take living abroad. It doesn't take sounding fake. It takes changing how you practice suggests. From today, stop memorizing single words. Nobody speaks in single words. Start learning phrases. Not go, but go for it. Go ahead. Go easy. Go through, not angry. But pissed off, fed up, wound up. That's real English. And yeah, Americans and Brits don't always speak textbook English. They speak what's quick and natural. Americans will say, I'm kind of tired. That's not my thing. I'm good, thanks. Brits will say, I'm knackered. Fair enough. Can't be bothered. You don't need to force slang. Just get familiar with it. Because familiarity kills hesitation. Here's a powerful rule. If you can't say a sentence without thinking, you don't own it yet. Reading it isn't enough. Understanding it isn't enough. You need repetition. Out loud. Again and again. Not hours. Just daily. 5 to 10 minutes. Every day. That's how fluency is built. Not by cramming, but by consistency. And listen, fluency isn't about speaking fast. It's about speaking smoothly. Pauses are okay. Silence is okay. What kills fluency is panic. That inner voice saying, what if I mess up? Native speakers mess up all the time. They don't care. So stop trying to sound perfect. Sound clear. Sound relaxed. Sound human. One last thing, and this matters. Your English doesn't need to be fancy. It needs to be automatic. Simple English spoken confidently beats perfect English stuck in your head every single time. So from today, do this. Think less. Copy more. Stop translating. Start responding. And your English won't just get faster. It'll finally feel natural. If this helped you even a little, stick around. Because this channel is all about real English. No fluff, no nonsense. Take a breath. You're doing better than you think. And before you click away, let me give you something practical. Not theory, not motivation. Something you can actually use today. Because understanding the problem is one thing. Fixing it is another. So let's talk about how to rewire your English-speaking brain. First rule, stop practicing silently. Reading in your head feels safe, but it doesn't build speed. Your mouth and your brain need training together. If you can't say it out loud without pausing, your brain hasn't learned it yet. That's why native speakers talk to themselves all the time. Not because they're weird, but because it works. Try this. Take one short English phrase, something real, something common, like, let me think, give me a sec. That makes sense. I'm not sure about that. Now say it out loud, 10 times. Not fast, not slow, just natural. What you're doing here is building muscle memory, and muscle memory is quick. Second rule, stop answering in full sentences. This one changes everything. Learners try to sound perfect, so they over-explain. Native speakers don't. Question, are you coming today? Learner, yes, I am coming today because I have finished my work. Native speaker, yeah, probably. Not sure yet, might do. Short, casual, effortless. Speed comes from less thinking, not more words. Third rule, steal real reactions. When something surprises you, don't translate your reaction. Copy an English one. Instead of building a sentence, just react. Americans say, no way. You're kidding. That's wild. Brits say you're having a laugh. Bloody hell. That's mad. These reactions come out fast because they're ready-made. That's what you want. Next, learn to buy time. Native speakers don't answer instantly. They just sound fluent while thinking. Use filler phrases. Honestly, to be fair, let's see. Good question. These phrases keep the conversation moving while your brain catches up. It's not cheating. It's communication. Now let's talk about listening properly. Stop listening to understand every word. That's slow listening. Start listening for patterns. Notice how often you hear the same phrases again and again. Kind of, sort of, pretty much. That repetition is your learning signal. When something shows up everywhere, it belongs in your mouth. Here's a simple daily routine. No notebooks, no pressure. 5 minutes of listening. YouTube, podcast, anything real. Pause after a sentence. Repeat it once, then move on. That's it. Consistency beats intensity every time. And one more thing. Drop the fear of accents. You don't need to sound American. You don't need to sound British. You need to sound comfortable. A calm, clear accent with good rhythm beats fake slang any day. Fluency is rhythm, not pronunciation. If you can keep your rhythm, people will understand you. And finally, stop waiting to be ready. You'll never feel ready. Speak messy, speak simple, speak anyway. Fluency doesn't come before speaking, it comes from speaking. So if your English feels slow right now, don't stress. That's just the old habit breaking. Keep going. And one day, you'll notice something strange. You'll answer before you think. And that's when you'll know you've crossed the line. Your English isn't slow anymore. It's alive. Come back tomorrow. Practice again. Grow again. Thank you so much for listening to Confident English Lab. Keep learning and keep practicing. If you enjoyed this lesson, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment the word English.